Wasabi! How you doing, guys? It is Monday, the 28th of October. And I'm going to get trapped here behind this truck here. Damn it. Come on, you going to go by? Come on, dude. You going to go by or not? Okay. No, you're good. You're good. We're cresting the hill now, so it doesn't matter. He actually flashed his lights to let me over, but this guy is cresting the hill now, so kind of defeats the purpose. Lost my momentum waiting to see if this guy was going to go by me. So I'll just give him a thank you for waiting for at least trying. Alright, anyway, we are, what's the name of this town again? We're on the southbound 101. I know it starts with a P. Oh yeah, over by Prunedale, California. We're on our way to Salinas. Let me zoom out so you can see where we're at. So as you can see there, we're a little bit south of the Bay Area. We're going to be going to a place called Coastal Coolers. I have been there at least 2 or 3 times before in the past. Been a bit. And usually Salinas is in season, around this time of year, like the latter part of the calendar year, or maybe getting like January, February at latest. But usually it comes from like Salinas will be in season first, and then it'll shift from here to like Yuma. So, alright, anyway, yeah, we're on our way to get that load there. It's a good little place. They got a staging lot we can park in there. I have kind of an open window for pickup. I think it was anything from 2 p.m. to 10 or something like that. 8 or 10 p.m. tonight, something like that. So we get over there. I'm planning on doing a split of some sort. At least be there for 2 hours to make sure I have time to run the load as far as I can. That's if my body will cooperate. So we'll get to that. So last time you saw me vlogging, I want to say was in Omaha, Nebraska. From there, I ended up deadheading to Dakota City, Nebraska. I don't think I vlogged that one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't. I don't know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did not. Anyway. Yeah, so, Dakota City's right on the other side of the river from Sioux City. Sioux City, Iowa. And picked that load up and then brought it up this way to Oakland. And yeah, I ended up delivering that one to Coolport, or the Lineage Logistics Facility there in Oakland. Did that this morning. Found out the hard way. Got a parking ticket. Now, I don't know if it's legit, but I mean, in a way, yeah, but the other problem I didn't want to move over because I wasn't sure if that minivan was going to want to come over or not. Anyway, though, so it's normal for trucks to park in the center lane on Maritime Road there in Oakland. And actually, some of the customers that you deliver to there will actually tell you to park there and wait for an outdoor assignment. So I just thought that was a normal thing there. Yeah, it's always been normal there. I never had any problems before. And then when I get over there to Oakland yesterday afternoon, because I want to pre-stage and be ready to roll as soon as I'm empty, I find out there was only like one other truck parked in the middle of the street, which I thought was kind of weird. But then I was thinking, it's Sunday, and it's still barely like in the early to mid-afternoon hours. Maybe that's just all it is the other drivers who are coming into town to stage for Monday morning deliveries just haven't shown up yet or something. So I get parked in the center lane right in front of my customer's driveway. And next thing, and then I go in the back for about 45, 60 minutes, whatever the hell it was. And then once I, lost track there. There we are. Yeah, you don't have to slow all the way down. Just get over in the median, knucklehead. Anyway, though, I walk up the street because there's a porta potty up there. I know it's like about a third of a mile up the road, the street from where I was parked. And there's usually a taco truck that'll also be right there in that turnout thing. Well, if you even want to call it a turnout. And they have 15-minute parking right there. And so I'm thinking nothing of it. Just like, this is just normal. I'm just here early, I guess. I go use the restroom, and then I come back over to my truck, and I see this envelope sitting in my doorknob, on my door handle. I'm like, what the hell is this? And I pull it out and saw it was a parking ticket for... I had two different tickets in there. One for parking a truck over 10,000 pounds. I don't know what the deal was there. That's for $297 though. And then I had another one for $110 for double parking. I'm like, I kind of get what their concern there is, but the other concern is where am I going to park? It's the nearest real truck stop from there along my route was probably the 49er in Sacramento. Sundays, good luck finding parking there, even though it's paid parking there. Like I said, good luck finding parking in that lot. You'll be lucky. All right, let me get zoomed in there for you. I think we're gonna be getting off at a couple of different exits we could use. I'm brain farting on the one that starts with an S, where the pilot is at. We take that one down to Abbott Road and then turn left. And then our customer, there'll be another street that goes into our customer on the right side. It's either that or we can use the next exit down, which is Airport Road. And kind of zigzag our way from there into where the customer's at. All right, now I thought about moving over that way, but I know that lane exits only in a second. Anyway, so that's what's up. All right, so now let's talk about something else here. It's going to be kind of safety related, but I'm sharing my experiences. And it's going to be about drop trailers. So Hirschbach on Friday sent out a fleet message giving us all a to-do tasker thing to watch some video about coupling and decoupling from a trailer, because they said they've had a rise in drop trailer incidents. And like, okay, I mean, it's good that we're getting this information that, hey, there's an uptrend, and just be mindful of this kind of stuff, because you never know, well, what it could be causing it. But now I got into the conversation there and basically said that, because someone had said that, this driver with 39 years of experience, no less. Now, he's a good guy. I'm not trying to badmouth him in any way. He's probably got a wealth of knowledge, but when I have this conversation with him, and he seems to be under the impression that all drop trailer incidents have one thing in common with them. That's not visually inspecting the fifth wheel. The latch, to make sure it's latched. Okay, there's two ways that normally will happen. One, you're hooking up to a trailer and you don't bother to visually inspect it before you start driving off with it. And usually when you're making a turn, because what you have is the friction there between the fifth wheel and the trailer apron, and then when you turn, it breaks that friction and the trailer will drop. Now, another way is from sabotage. If someone, this is actually a thing out here if you guys are new to trucking or going to get into trucking. There are drivers out here who are, either you pissed them off personally in some way by doing something stupid on the road or whatever, or even there in the truck stop parking lot, who knows. But it isn't unusual for a driver to pull your fifth wheel latch while you're not paying attention, like you're away from your truck or whatever, and the next thing you know, you get back in the truck and you aren't bothering to look at the fifth wheel to make sure it's still latched, and you start driving and boom, all of a sudden your trailer drops. So that is the thing there. The other way that happens is you might get someone who's disgruntled with a particular company. I'm just going to throw one out here. It can happen with any company, though. So, like Sear England. You can get someone who started driving for Sear England, had a bad experience with him because the pay and all that, or whatever, or just whatever it was they didn't like. Or maybe they were just being asses and they got terminated for a good reason or whatever. And next thing you know, they hate everything with Sear England on it. So they might go around the parking lot and might pull the fifth wheel on every single Sear England truck in the parking lot just because they have an issue with Sear England. So that's the thing too. You're gonna watch out for. Now, as far as I am concerned, the most I'll do with sabotaging might be put like a card or something in their window if they do something that like piss me off, like blocking me in the fuel island or something. I might tell them, I might give them a note or something saying that the truck has been sabotaged, but I'm not going to tell them how. But not actually do anything to it, and then just sit there with a camera and have get some entertainment watching them look all over their truck trying to figure out what the hell's wrong with it. That'd be a real fun time. Alright, but anyway, this driver, the fact that he thinks that it's always when you're coupling to a trailer or when it's been sabotaged tells you right there that you could probably use a refresher on this stuff. Yeah, you don't necessarily. Now, do we really need a refresher video on how to connect and disconnect from a trailer? No, I don't think so. And that's pretty much all the video was. So it's like, this is your safety video on just how to couple and decouple from a trailer. Even though, I know we have some inexperienced drivers in our fleet, but we also have plenty of others who are very well experienced. Like, why do we need to know this? We do this practically daily. And then what happens, Sanborn Road is the one I'm thinking of down here, by the way. That's one of the ways we can go. That's one of the ways it's even recommending, I think, but okay, anyway. So I've had a couple of incidents myself where I almost dropped a trailer. I didn't actually do it, but I came close. And so I mentioned in there, hey, these are situations also where this could also happen. It's from decoupling, not from coupling. And I had mentioned how there's why are we going so slow? Yeah. I can't even tell there's anybody really in front of him that's causing him to do that, so I don't understand this. Okay, this Monterey Peninsula exit up here is that's Sanborn Road. Yeah, I can go that way, or, well, I don't know. It's saying that way is 1 minute slower, so why not? I'll go ahead and take the airport down, probably, so. Sorry, dude, I can't move over for you because my exit's not far away. Alright, so I'll tell you these stories about how I almost dropped the trailer, or how I almost did some damage to pigtails and stuff. Alright, so first time around, this was with JCT. I was swapping loads with another driver at the Flying J in Winslow, Arizona. This guy's driving me nuts. I want to go around him, but my exit is too close, and it won't do me any good. Like, why is he going so slow now? Anyway, yeah, I see all that traffic there. That's one of the reasons why I didn't really want to go that way also. And then the pilot's right there. So, the swap, though, now, there's something, one thing I was taught by my trainer when I was still on this truck was, you know, do all the 3 steps. It doesn't matter what order you do them in, as long as you do them in. Come on, dude. Why are you going so slow? Holy shit. And then I have to worry about whether you're going to try to suddenly change your mind and come over here to the exit, too. Alright, so see, stuff like that commands my attention, and I have to focus on it, and it distracts the vlog. That's the only problem with vlogging in this manner. Okay, I'm going to go straight up ahead. Yeah, we're going to be making a left turn up there, so I'm gonna want the left lane. Alright, so anyway, yeah, my trainer had taught me, always do them, and it doesn't matter what order you do them in whatever order makes sense to you. And then whatever that order is, always do it in that same order. Because he said the one time you do it in a different order, you're going to forget a step, and something can go wrong. And he was right. So this swap I'm doing in Winslow, my normal process was pull my lines and pigtail first, and then pull my 5th wheel latch, and then the last I'll drop my landing gear, and then I'll go back to the back of the trailer and grab my enforcer lock off the back of the trailer, and then I'll come back up and up into the cab and start pulling away. So in this particular case, though, the other driver came into the lot, parked right next to me. At that point, when I got out of the truck to start separating from my trailer, and I barely got my pigtail lines disconnected, and then he comes around the front of my truck with his bills in his hand, and I think I'm still trying to pull my 5th wheel latch, and he's trying to give me my bills while I'm still busy doing this. And it's like, all right, so I just kind of stupidly, I grabbed the bills when I should have just told him, hey, hold on to them, let me get through this process. But stupidly, like I said, I left, I went ahead and took them. And then now, because I only had one free hand, I don't want to do the landing gear now. So instead, I go to the back of the trailer to pull my enforcer lock. And then now I got 2 objects in my hand, so now I want to go back to the cab, put those away, and the intent was put them away and then come back to the landing gear and drop it. But squirrel moment and creature of habit, I'm used to the enforcer lock being last, so I come up, and hopefully this car doesn't get stupid. See what I mean? I knew that car was going to do that. Alright, this guy has a stop sign, I don't. Anyway, yeah, I forgot to drop my landing gear, and then I start to pull away. I get in the truck, and instead of going back to the landing gear, I'm like, just, hey, let's go ahead and start moving forward. We're going to be making a right turn up here on the Harkins, and then right on the other side over there is Abbott Road. We can either turn on the Abbott, or we can actually stay on Harkins and then go past Abbott, and there'll be an entrance over there we can also use. Anyway, so yeah, I was starting to pull away, but then right then I was like, wait a minute, did I ever drop my landing gear? And I stopped. Thankfully, while the trailer was still on my 5th wheel plate, just not where it could even be latched if I wanted to, and then find out, yeah, I get out and look, and sure enough, yeah, the landing gear was still up, so I had to lower the gear, and that was a 40,000 pound load too. That could have been Yeah, I could have been damaging there. Could have done some. I could have destroyed the landing gear, or even the trailer. And trying to jack a trailer back up. Nice turn there, dude. Even as wide a lane as this is, you still hit the curb. So, yeah. Anyway, that was the first case. The second case was at one of the Saputo facilities in Tulare, California. The one on that numbered street, 7th or 6th. I don't remember the name of that street. But you go, when you get to that place, you check in by this this gate, and and then once you talk to them on this radio phone thing, whatever you call that thing, I don't know, they'll open the gate for you and they'll tell you pull forward and then stop right up by the fence on the left side and drop your trailer and then back your bobtail into one of the drop spots right there, right in front of where the trailer gets dropped, and then come up to the office area, whatever you want to call it, to check in. So I do that, but I get in there to drop my trailer, and again I do them out of order. I did my kingpin and all that. I mean, well, not kingpin. Did my pigtails first. Then I went to pull the kingpin release, or fifth wheel release, whatever. And then instead of going to the landing gear, I went to the back of the trailer to open the doors, because that was one of the things they wanted me to do. And then and get back in the truck. Forgot that I didn't even do the landing gear. And so I start pulling forward. And I'm very careful about it. And there's other details I'm watching for too, and I see that they actually feel the trailer drop down from my fifth wheel onto my frame rail. And I stopped right away. I'm like, oh shit! It's like, I'm about to drop this trailer. I knew what was going on as soon as I did it. And I think these were stupid moments. But it doesn't matter who you are, how smart you are, or how diligent you are. It just takes that one time of having a bonehead moment. You don't have to be a rookie to do it either. It's you can be distracted from somebody else. You could be fatigued or what. Right over here. That's where we're gonna pull into this lot right over here and park in the staging area. Does this car just figure out to go in the wrong way or something, or what's this guy doing? Or just waiting on the trucks to come out? Anyway, I'm having I had mentioned these are situations where this can happen, and this actually did happen to me. Let's see. Oh, come on now. This guy just complicated me right here. Might have room there. Yeah, look like we're all right. It's a little bit tight, but we're good. Okay, let's get into one of these spots here. Alright, so then we have this other driver in there who I guess thought I was making up excuses to defend these morons and idiots, whatever. I'm like, no, this isn't how this works. These aren't excuses. These are called... I can tell you, because I've been there, done that, with being that guy who did something stupid. And thankfully, I caught it on time. But to me, it's just like, and I'm bringing my aircraft experience with this too, because when it comes to aircraft mishaps or crashes, whatever, it's almost never just one thing that's that causes it. I mean, there is an ultimate cause, the significant contributor or the originator of the whole chain of events, and that usually is the ultimate cause. But in most cases, You can take any one of the factors, and there can be numerous factors in there, and you can usually take even just one single factor out of that equation, and your incident never happens. It doesn't matter what's at fault or who's at fault, whatever. Put this another way. If you have a red light, if you have an intersection, a red light crash, so let's say someone else is running the red light and they T-bone you and kill you. Well, now you don't get to blame them, do you? Even though, yeah, well, it's their fault. Well, it might be their fault for not yielding right away, but it's also your own fault for being stupid enough to run into the intersection, not paying attention to the fact that it wasn't safe. So, I mean, it's ultimately the other guy's fault, but it doesn't matter. You take the little one factor there, hey, look left, look right, look left again, and actually pay attention before you actually enter that damn intersection. There's a really good chance you're going to see that guy running the red light. And like, hey, I might have some brain power here. This isn't a safe situation. Let's not make an unsafe situation even more unsafe by proceeding into, going into what we already know is an unsafe situation. Why would you do that? But people do. So, yeah, it's something, and that's basically what my point was. You take out, you find out what all the different factors are that contribute to these kind of mishaps, and then, as long as you know what all these different contributing factors can be, now you know what you can include in your own processes to double check that you're not omitting any of the, that you're actually, you're doing your diligence to make sure that none of these factors can possibly contribute to you dropping a trailer. That's what I meant. But, this woman thought I was making excuses, and I basically I called her out on being ignorant. And that was my whole point there is, it's not just a plain case of being stupid or whatever. Well, it is, but any one little factor, like I said, the other guy was trying to give me the bills at the same time I'm in the middle of my process. That was one. Another one, just like I said, just did them out of order. And then I had another time at our San Bernardino drop yard, I was dropping a trailer again. I actually extended the landing gear. For some reason, I didn't do the pigtail and hoses yet. And I start to slowly pull away, and I see in the mirror here, as I'm watching, that my side marker light on the trailer was still lit up. I'm like, whoa, this isn't good. And then right when I was about to stop, I noticed the light went out because it got pulled out of the pigtail receptacle on the trailer. And I think even my red glad hand also came undone. But thankfully it didn't do any damage. I got lucky there. But again, it's kind of stuff can happen. You never know. And like what contributed to me making those mistakes? Anything in there that I can say played a role in me making that mistake, I should be thinking about. Anyway, let me get checked in here, and we'll hopefully get docked in. I don't know. We'll figure out things how we're going to end up here. Well, guys, we are finally ready to dock in. It's already a little bit after 9 p.m. now. All right, I'm going to creep my way over there. Dock doors are behind us, over here this way. So we'll circle around. Let's see. Yeah, looks like we're good there. Okay. Alright, so I'm a happy camper. You would think I'd be upset about having to spend this much time waiting just to even get in the damn dock door, but Game 3 of the World Series was tonight, and Dodgers, go blue! I'm a very happy camper with how that one ended too. Well, home plate umpire was definitely not the greatest, though. Yeah, he was definitely a little bit inconsistent with the calls on balls and strikes, and yeah, there were several that I saw miss for both teams. Okay, 2 is going to be right by where he's at. I'm going to get my doors open and tandem sled and all that. Alright, he's docking into 3. We're going to be right next to him on the other side then. There we go. Alright. Okay, I look like we'll have just enough room to do a straight back setup here. That's good. Alright, normally go 2 spots past when I start my turn. There's only 1 spot to work with though, so I have to use the pretend second spot. Shut up. I gotta stay clear of his mirror at least. Pretty close. It's a pretty tight fit there with those little islands there, but look like we're right there. Definitely gotta be careful here. You can curb check pretty easily here with these those little islands in between the doors. Okay, and then you got the little ramps there too that your tandems go up onto. Alright. This guy pulling a 48 footer or something, because yeah, he's, I mean, there's my truck and trailer is several feet longer than his. I'm up against the dock door as best I can tell, and yeah, this guy's nose is nowhere near mine, so maybe he's pulling a 48. Anyway, alright, we'll finish this off when we're ready to dock out. Alright guys, we're done loading here. It was pretty fast once they started me, so yeah, it didn't seem like it was even like half an hour. I got like 7 POs on this. It's just heavy enough where I'm going to want to skill it. Got, I think weight's all that up to about 35,000 or so. So I'm going to go ahead and skill it just to be sure. The load's going to Colton. The Sam's Club distribution center over there. Looks like we're good here. Can't tell if that guy is moving or parked. It's parked. Okay, there's the other guy there. Alright. It's due 3 in the afternoon tomorrow. I'm doing a split now because got enough time in here to get a 7+ hour break, actually over 8-hour break total. So I'll just run as far as I can with it. I don't know it. I'll make it all the way to Colton with what I have, but I can try. If I don't, no problem. I can just do a short split later and run it in from there. It's basically a home time load. I don't know if I'm going to be doing anything else locally after this. So I get in behind this guy. He's got a bad light. I was originally tentatively planning on stopping at the house spend the night at the house and then go deliver it. But yeah, with the way this, how much time I spent there though, that goes out the window. So now I'm just gonna end up just do the split, get it down there, probably go make delivery or something, and then figure out what goes on from there. I don't know if I'll be doing anything locally or I'll just call it a day, drop the trailer in our drop yard or something, and head back to the house. I don't know, but something along that line. Don't know that I'll be recording any. I got a lot of footage here, so that I'm gonna have to work on when I'm home. So I'm gonna probably not do any other vlogging between now and when I get back out on the road. So with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and call this a day. All right. I'm gonna scale this over at the Loves, which is right across the freeway from here. You can also turn up the road, make this left turn right up here at the light, and right up there like what's that? 7-Eleven? Something? Yeah, I think it's 7-Eleven on the left side, right before you get to Sanborn. They got a cat scale, and then if you go on the other side of Sanborn, the Pilot's right there. You can scale it there too. Anyway, alright, I'm out of here. Y'all have a good night. Thanks for watching, and alright, we'll see you guys on the next one.